Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another group match of Roulette Rivals World Championship 2022. We got a Group B match between Yannini and Cabben. Yannini chose Haven, Cabben chose Santa Fortuna. Two of the 5 big maps, as they've been labeled. The predictions should be up. We should be starting really soon, in 25 seconds. Quick look at the stats. We see that Yannini clearly is a fan of Haven. Has played it 21 times in total. 14 wins. That's a very nice win ratio. 6 losses, 1 draw. Cabben, returning rival, has played before. Has not yet played Haven though. All 0. But yeah, good luck to both players. And the spin will be arriving now. What do we have? Alright, so Tyson Williams, Seashell as Wader, Stephen Bradley, Pistol as Suit, Ludmila Petrova, Electrocution as Resort Stuff. I got the audio up from the right side, from Cabben. But yeah, Yannini is already done with the planning phase. Shortly followed by Cabben now after. Same start was to be expected. So both players will aim to isolate Tyson rather quickly. Yannini going for it straight away. Cabben first a little detour to get a smuggle. And then we'll be entering the villa as well. But yeah, quick loading from both players. You always love to see that. And yeah, Yannini knocked out the lone guard at the cinema. Tyson will be coming in there any moment now as well. So we'll see 2 more quick knockouts here for an easy isolation. Of course, it is a suit spin, but there is a suit on the map in the Shark hut, 47's own hut. So it's not necessary to start as suit, which allows for some more strat and approaches with spins like this. It's always fun to see. Meanwhile, Cabben has done the same thing. A little later, since he made a little detour to grab his smuggle, but has Tyson isolated as well and destroyed the cinema wall for easy access there. So yeah, nice progress from both players so far. Playing well, seem focused, know straight away what to do. Again, little detour here from Cabben to pick up a banana. It's never a bad idea. Always nice to have. See Yannini making his way over to the spa area. We did just see him pick up the seashell there. Right near the water. So that's the seashell collected already. He has a pistol on him. And electrocution, I'm assuming he will have a taser on him as well. So that's all weapon kill methods covered already for Yannini. Same for Cabben at this point. Also picked up the same seashell there. Nice to see. But yeah, very even so far, both players. Mostly the same strat, but yeah, this is could be really close. Just some minor detours here and there from Cabben. Yannini being a bit more speedy. Already retrieved his suit here, getting ready for the Stephen Bradley kill. And that leaves yeah, plenty of time to make Ludmila tick, which is always nice to see. But yeah, again, Cabben not far behind here. He will also attempt to get his suit back. Has a crowbar on him. Don't have to worry about the keys or shooting open the trapdoor. Yeah, you see a suit change there as well. See a bit of a messy kill there from Yannini. Several back shots for Steven there. Does manage to kill him, and green guns of course, no one around to hear him. But I don't know. That was a bit excessive, Yannini. Could have just ended this misery straight away with a headshot, but hey, it works. So yeah, that's the first kill down for Yannini. We see Cabben is about to get this kill as well. So far, no mistakes from either player. Very nice to see. Quick 2 KOs here. Cabben used a loud pistol from the guard. Of course, double doors here, so it's soundproof. So very nice there as well. And yeah, it's very, very even at this point. Let's see how both of these players will handle the electrocution kill. Of course, if you're gonna medic Ludmilla while she's near the restaurant, and she will go to that bathroom stall, that sink there only works, will only kill her with a live kill. The one in the bathroom that she's going to. So a little test of map knowledge here for both players. Cabben does seem to be aware here. Even places a banana there as well. He did get an NPC there. When you turn on the tap, they will hear it, and she will come in and turn it off. Need to be careful about the mirror here. Very nice, just a side KO. Just a little delay, but nice save there from Cabben. Nice awareness. And yeah, we got Yannini in the resort staff disguise. Going for a different approach, however. He's not gonna go for this Polo. Instead, he's gonna use this one. So he must be assuming that this one will work on a knocked out body. We will very soon find out. The other one where she vomits, you have to do it live, like she has to be standing up. Yeah, and this one doesn't work either. Also have to be done live. Oh, there we go. He did get the kill eventually. Did work. I guess he wasn't fully in it. Nice save there from Yannini. Very well done. Yeah, Cabben again, not too far behind. Also working on his the other disguises that they need. A very nice save there from Yannini. And yeah, he has the seashell on him. Is in the way to disguise. Just needs to make his way over to Tyson. Back the way he came. Very flawless run from Yannini so far. And a nice little improv there. Nice little save. Gotta say also, like, very well played there from Cabben so far. Like, no real mistakes. And he's about to go for the same kill. Of course, does not have Ludmilla killed. So he's definitely behind by a couple of minutes. But no rips either for Cabben. Very impressive. Yannini using the breacher now to get through, gets the seashell, and that will be the third and final kill on Tyson Williams. And he will be finishing with roughly 7:15 in-game time.
Just one more target to go.
Not a new Iraqi, but flawless performance there from the German. But yeah, also big GG's to Cabben here. Again, not a single rip. 2 targets down. He just is just missing the electrocution kill. He's playing really well. Just ever so slower than Yannini, unfortunately for Cabben here. And that will be Yannini taking the map win. Admin not even waiting. Can't blame him. That's it's gonna be really hard to be within the 40-second time window, and even then, both players had no restart, so that's the right call. So yeah, we do have Yannini winning his own map choice, and now we'll go over to Santa Fortuna, chosen by Cabben. Let me pay out the predictions real quick, chat. There you go, and set up a new one as well. There you go. But yeah, well played from both here. Not a single mistake. They know straight away what to do. Looking very promising. Yannini just a little bit faster here and takes the map win. And now we have Cabben picking Santa Fortuna. He's definitely shown strength there on Haven, so I wonder what he can show us on Santa Fortuna here. If we take a look at the stats, we do see he has only played it once and lost it at one time. So not that much Santa Fortuna experience in terms of tourney matches here for Cabben. Yannini on the other hand, of course, is experienced on all the maps. He's played so many tourneys by now. Has played it 15 times in total. 7 wins, so a little less than a 50% win rate. 6 losses and 2 draws. And fun little side note, they have played against each other. So the one time that Cabben played it against Yannini, or played Santa Fortuna, it was also against Yannini, and he did lose that. So I'm sure he wants his revenge here, and we will be seeing the spin in about 2 minutes. So yeah, what do you guys want to see? Also, I believe it is the longest map bracket, right? Still, I believe any other map is sub 8 minutes. So yeah, we do have still 8:51 set by some random person during RR8. One of the recce's that could be beatable. Spin dependent, of course. I have no idea. It's all a mystery, but I'm expecting good things from Cabben though. He had a strong performance just now on Haven, even though he lost. And yeah, he picked Santa Fortuna himself, so he must came prepared, right? So looking forward to see that. Of course, this is also the very first map or match of Cabben in Group B. Group B is the most active group so far in terms of matches played. They are leading. But yeah, Cabben first match against Yannini, so that's a nice opener for him for the tourney. Did already see he has a bunch of matches scheduled already for later on, the upcoming days and week. So yeah, Cabben looking to score at least a couple of points in his very first match. Always nice to start with at least 2, or even at least 1, as long as you're off that 0. But yeah, let's see what both players can do here, chat. You still got a minute and a half, roughly, to place your bets, if you're a betting man. And let's see what we have here. Alright, so Rico Delgado, drowning as submarine engineer. Jorge Franco, explosion accident as band member. And Andrea Martinez, fiber wire as Coca-Field guard. So a life kill on Andrea here. With a disguise that is rather far away from her. So some interesting timings here. Drowning on Rico. Also a life kill. So yeah, this is quite a cool spread. The cool thing about Santa Fortuna with roulette is like there are always like at least 2-3 viable approaches to each spin, which is just awesome. But yeah, Cabben is hovering over a Coca-Field start. Interesting choice, and we do see the default start shoot only from Yannini. So yeah, different starting locations, which is always cool to see. Then I always hope that both players don't rip, so you can compare the strats. But yeah, Cabben looking for an early seeker shot on Jorge. Does miss both of his darts, and that's just a quick restart, sadly. But yeah, is looking to isolate and set up Jorge straight away. Of course, there's propane nearby as well. And Yannini is going for the Red Fox strat here, by the looks of it. Does get it. Should still get the peekaboo here, yeah. Very well done. So that should be Rico Delgado sick and occupied for a while. He will find a toilet in the village. I'm not sure if you can drown him there, if there's actually a toilet. I'm not entirely sure, so we'll see how this will evolve for Yannini. But yeah, on the other side we do have Cabben hitting his shots on Jorge. Gets a Cokerfield guard disguise already as well. Will be knocking out Jorge pretty soon. And I'm assuming he's gonna set him up already as well.
That is Jorge Franco, the Delgado cartel's chief chemist.
The guards should be disappearing. And again, nice awareness from Cabben there. Noticing the NPC with the question mark. And stops him from investigating wherever he was going. So yeah, now needs propane for a setup here. And, ooh, that's a restart for Cabben. So yeah, about a 2-minute in-game time lead for Yannini. Of course, can't isolate and knock out Andrea now. It's a live kill. So does need to go for the submarine engineer straight away. But then I'm really curious to see what his plan is to drowning and if he even still has time. Nice shot there from Cabben. It's Jorge again. Little connection issues from Cabben here. Yeah, Yannini in the submarine engineer disguise will be rushing towards Rico here. And now let's see what the situation is that he has to deal with. Is there any saving this? Any possibility for a drown kill for Yannini? Aha, Yannini is mad why that Rico didn't go to that toilet there. As we could clearly see by the shooting and the screen shaking. So yeah, that is a replan for Yannini. And might need to take some time to rethink his entire approach here, his entire threat. Does look to be changing things up. He's hovering over a Cokerfield start at the moment. But yeah, and just like that, the lead went to the other side, to Cabben here. Who is now infiltrating the mentioned grounds here. Is disguised as Cokerfield guard. Has Jorge set up already and knocked out. And we do have Yannini indeed starting in the Cokerfields as well, so same as Cabben. We are already 6 minutes into the spin, however, and especially on one of the longer maps, Santa Fortuna. 30 minutes is not that much. You can't restart all too often here. Yeah, Yannini is also looking for a quick seeker shot here. Does it from another angle though. Does hit his second shot with the seeker. Will be allowed to seek a shot though, but he shouldn't need anymore. But then we have Cabben doing a little bit of back and forth. Got the guard disguise, grabbed the propane from the outside barbecue grill area. Will be making his way over to Jorge now to set up the propane. And it should be all good. Now the question is, do you bring a breacher or... By the looks of it, he brought a taser for the detonation. Now these people will hear it. And they are enforcers, so it can be a bit awkward. That should do the trick, however. And that is Jorge's setup, just needs the band member disguise to detonate that. Still in the mention guard disguise, however. We'll be looking to perhaps get back into his Coca-Field guard disguise and make his way over to Andrea. Of course, with Rico being drowning, he can't really do much at the moment for that kill. And we do see a replan for Yannini there, unfortunately. Decides to bring a calmer instead. Yeah, a bit of a shaky start for Yannini here. Changed his starting location in his strat, now his loadout as well. Whereas Cabben has been attempting the same thing from the start. This is the furthest he got so far, however. Almost 5 minutes in game time. He's gonna take the extra long way around to go for Andrea. He should still make the timing for her second cycle conference room there though. Of course that can be slightly trickier to get alive. But yeah, that is looking promising. Has Jorge set up already? Does really wants to make the timing here on Andrea, and he will. She's just returning from the village and going up. He could even go for a peekaboo here if he wants to push it. But yeah, we might see another restart for Yannini here, because he has nothing to open the door, or he goes all the way around and goes to Andrea, but then he will be killing some time, because by the time he arrives at the village, Andrea will be right in the open. So yeah, that is a bit unfortunate, but yeah. Also Yannini isolated Jorge straight away, and we see a restart here for Cabben. 6 minutes in, oof. Bit of a roulette brain there. Was starting to look really promising for the sweep there. I'm assuming he's gonna stick to the same plan. The timing worked out for his Andrea kill. Had he not been spotted, he pretty much had 2 targets down. We haven't seen how he plans on dealing with Rico, however, of course. This is gonna be interesting. But yeah, Yannini taking the long way around. And yeah, this is unfortunate. There's a good chance he's just about to miss her conference room window. Barely. He might be able to distract her though, just as he's leaving the room. Definitely does not want to miss it, but it's gonna be close. He does notice it. Again, has no crowbar here. He is distracting the lady for for the key. Of course, there is a box right there, so that is safe to do. But yeah, Yannini got a bit of... well, he could do some busy work in the meantime, of course. He can already get the submarine engineer, can get the kill on Jorge right now. Which he does. We see it, excellent kill. And that is Jorge down for Yannini as the band member. Back in the coca field disguise. Actually gonna infiltrate Andreas' compound. He's just gonna wait there. It will be a couple of minutes. He might KO this guard and get some marine engineer disguise already in the meantime. Yeah, starting to look promising for Yannini as well. Of course, Cabben is trying his hardest to get back to the point where he was, like at the Andrea point. Make some nice progress as well as Jorge isolated, gets this guard. Will most likely, just like last time, gonna retrieve the propane now from the grill area here. And we do see a rip here from Yannini. Paula spots him, and that's so unfortunate. So both players with several rips already, one big rip. Not Yannini's map so far, with how things are going. Some chaotic and unlucky situations. And yeah, that's already 13 minutes gone from the timer, guys. We're all almost at the halfway point here. Of course, we don't even have a proper estimate yet of how long their strat is gonna take. We have no idea how and where they want to take Rico now. Take him out as the drowning kill. But yeah, it doesn't leave that much room for rips anymore. Cabben again setting up the propane for Jorge. Is in disguise, will be making a long way around again as well towards Andrea. Yeah, this is just a little back and forth at the moment. Small, well, decent lead for Cabben at the moment, of course. Yannini will be catching up pretty soon. That one propane makes a lot of difference already in making up time. Assuming they both keep Rico for last, however, they should still catch up with each other. Since they both will be getting Andrea life kill at the same time. Of course, small lead for Yannini, however. Yeah, just look at the in-game times. And he's just barely behind with basically the same setup. So definitely some nice optimization in comparison to Cabben there. And speaking of Cabben, again, he's almost at the point where he got ripped last time. 5 minutes in. Andrea's just, he's even quicker this time around though. Andrea still outside, has all the time in the world to make this peekaboo. And does she have something to shoot the camera with, however? No, but does dodge it. That camera might be tricky. But yeah, he's all set for the peekaboo here. Yannini, of course, just like last time, just missing the timing on Andrea. Does decide to do it differently this time, and he hits his last seeker shot. Very nice. Did hit Andrea, and she will be returning to the compound to vomit in the bathroom there. So that's a very nice shot there. Very nice improvement from from Yannini. He will get the Andrea kill quite a bit quicker now. And on the other side, we do see a successful peekaboo from Cabben. Does get the Andrea kill first. Of course, slower in-game time, but it shouldn't necessarily matter. Does need to watch the cameras here. He is aware. Very well done. And he will be making his way to the... Ooh, does get caught by the cameras, however. Doesn't really have anything to deal with them at the moment. Doesn't have a pistol on him, I believe. But yeah, that's a worry for later, for Cabben. He does have the first kill down. And he will get the second in just a little bit. Just needs to break in and enter this house. Take the dead guy's disguise. And detonate the taser. And we do have a target lockdown here from Yannini. And look at where Andrea went. He didn't go back to the compounds. He went outside to this one. Our compound is right there. This is a bit shitty, but nicely done from Yannini though. Does get the kill as well. Those bodies are scary though. Especially with like... Yeah, I was worried about that. When you're near there, you're triggering the convos of that lady in that gardener, right? And then they come outside. Yeah, exactly. And that is another rip. Less than 12 minutes remaining here, guys. Yannini has one good attempt left in him for Santa Fortuna. And that is a very unfortunate rip. Cabben still going strong, however. Did use a loud pistol to get rid of the cameras. Has the first two kills down now though. Jorge is dead. Andrea is dead. Needs to make his way over to the submarine engineer. And then we will finally get to see his approach to Rico. He is 8.5 minutes in though, so... He's basically on his last shot as well, assuming that this kill is gonna take another 3-4 minutes. So yeah, pretty much both players on their last shot. Let's see if they can make it work here. Of course, the submarine engineer disguise can be scary if you're not that familiar with it. It looks scarier than it is. Let's put it that way. Might lead you to be overly careful. Do see Cabben climbing through the window, which is what you want. Cabben might be thinking about some actual panic here. Basically, you just want to get behind him though. This could be scary. Very big moment for Cabben here. Can he get this disguise? He is observing his this NPC. This is a scary moment if you're not familiar with this and you're 10 minutes in. It is scary. And now he's just overthinking it, I guess. Oof, 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 oof. This is scary stuff. Oh, and he doesn't... That's just time loss here. This is scary. This is really scary. God is gone again. The God spooked Cabben. Yeah, and he's clearly just not familiar with this. There we go. Now he's behind him. That was very, very patient play here from Cabben. Does manage to get the disguise here though. Very nice. And now on his way to Rico. 11 minutes in game time. Yeah, Yannini on his last shot as well is making some great progress yet again. As Jorge set up, is in the right skies. But yeah, big lead here for Cabben. It's all in his hands at the moment. Let's see if he can pull it off. Is back at this side. Now this is where he did also get spotted one time. Needs to be really careful here. And now it's all about how are you gonna get Rico here? You have a plan in mind. Do you still have a seeker shot? Surely he does. That's a bit of an awkward throw and awkward timing here. And he even saw him throw. Cabben is not trusting the situation here. He's heading back. Doesn't seem too confident navigating these areas towards Rico. Doesn't want to commit to anything that he's not sure about. It makes a lot of sense 12 minutes in, of course. And in the meantime, we do have Yannini has one target down as well. Did get the submarine engineer kill or disguise already in the meantime. Looks of it, he is just gonna play it safe right now and just wait for Andrea to get back here. Of course, as the Cokerfield guard, this guy's ready and waiting. So we will see a peekaboo and a kill from him in about roughly a minute. This is so scary stuff from Cabben here. All this is no. Wow, Cabben, 30 minutes in. Unbelievable. The lady didn't go for the distraction because the guard heard it as well. She turned around way quicker and spotted Cabben climbing up. That's a feel bad. 30 minutes in with 6 minutes left remaining. It's basically dead time for Cabben now. It also means that it is all in Yannini's hands at the moment. He has a little less than 6 minutes remaining to finish the spin, which definitely is enough time. But can he pull it off? Does get the peekaboo on Andrea. Will be getting his second kill here. Playing it very safe. Does still need to take care of the evidence as well. There's multiple places to do that, of course. Decides not to do it here. You know, that was the closest one. But you do have 2 more options. But yeah, 5 minutes left on the clock for Yannini here. 1 kill remaining. He's basically in the same, the exact same spot as Cabben was just a couple of minutes ago before the rip. Let's see how Yannini will approach this and navigate the dimension grounds. He's making his way to the gate. Gets still recorded. Now, where is Rico for him? That's also a question. 4 minutes, guys, to pull it off for Yannini. He's not worried about the cameras. Does have a coin here for a thrown distraction on that guard. That does work a lot nicer. Is infiltrating on the ground floor. Just misses Rico, but hits his shot still. Very nice seeker shot there from Yannini. And now will Rico come towards this side? He does. Very nice. And Yannini is going out at the moment, and this is scary, Yannini. What? Why did he go outside? I'm not fully following this. This is so scary stuff from Yannini. Am I missing something, chat? Why did he go outside? For a disguise? Like a save disguise for later? This is scary. Does get the corner subdue here on the mansion guard. So he will be out of the way already. He still also needs to delete evidence indeed, and there's still... Time is ticking away. 2.5 minutes left, guys. And we do have the third kill. And now how much is this guard and this lady gonna hold him up here? Doesn't have any seeker shots left. Does get back into the mansion guard disguise. He has free roaming at least now. Just some enforcers here and there, but not trespassing anymore. And now a decision, which camera are you gonna go for? The one in the basement here would be closest. 150 on the clock. There's this random enforcer, and the timing of these guys can be scary. Oh, Yannini. No. Such unlucky timing. Almost 10 minutes in. Has all targets down. But the other guy turned around there as he went into the room and was contemplating knocking out the guard first. That's so unlucky timing, but he kinda had to push it as well with just more than a minute remaining. And that's, well, both players had similar rips time-wise, to be honest. Both of them like 10 minutes or more in-game time. They both had a rip like 5 or 6 minutes in. But yeah, that will be Santa Fortuna ending in the draw, chat. Ooh, that's just the worst. Like 10 minutes in and then ripping so close. Unbelievable. But yeah, that will be a 3-1 after Santa Fortuna.
Have you noticed how Andres has started working out and use deodorant and hair products?
And there we have it. Confirmed by the match admin, Mando. That will be a draw. He ended the mystery slightly earlier. And we will be going to John King next. And I noticed I didn't give draw as an option here. So I'm cancelling those predictions. And yeah, we're going to China, guys.
Franco confirmed down. Nice work.
New predictions are up for China. So yeah, 3-1. Yannini, well, both players were very close to finishing the spin. Of course, Yannini at the very end missing out on a point there. So only has 3 after the 2 maps. On the other end, Cabben misses out on one as well due to that earlier rip. Does have his first point of the tournament, however, Cabben, in his very first match. So that's always nice already. Alright, everything should be up. And we will have China 52 past the hour. Let's take a quick look at these stats, chat. Cabben, no experience, clean sheet. Yannini, 13 times, 11 win. That's a very impressive win rate there. And no draws on Chongqing. Map record 341 by Blight in previous tournament, RR9. That's very, very nice. It's gonna be tough to beat already. The pool of potential spins that could beat there is getting smaller and smaller on each map, basically. But yeah, that is Cabben with his very first point of the tournament in his first match against Yannini, so that's already a nice opener, of course. Yannini must feel a little frustrated after that send to Fortuna. It was a lot of restarts, but at least he didn't lose the map. Still is on 3 points after 2 maps. And yeah, now we will see which of these two players will claim the remaining last 2 points of this match. We're about 1 minute away. Yeah, if 2 players or more are tied with the amount of points, then first we will look at the direct result of the players that are tied. But yeah, a bit of silence for the storm, 30 seconds away. Good luck to both of them. I'm really curious to see what kind of spin we will have here, and how good Cabben is on Chongqing, of course. I haven't seen him on action on this map. And there we go. So Hush, Hobby Knife as facility guard, Imogen Royce, silenced SMG as resource. That's not too bad at all. That could be quick. Of course, the question is which starting location are these guys gonna pick? And how experienced is, or how good is Cabben in Chongqing? I'm really looking forward to see that. I do have Yannini loading in already. Took him roughly 30 seconds to get his planning done. Again, Cabben following not shortly after. Really cool to see. Oh, and I do see a replan straight away from Yannini. Very quick on, however. But yeah, different starting locations. We have Cabben starting in the facility, actually. Interesting choice. So it looks like he's gonna be going for facility guard straight away and still make the first cycle of Hush. Whereas we see a block guard start from Yannini on the other end. Yeah, always cool to see the differences. And we do see KO and Mogwai here. And a knockout on Hush. We do see target lockdown. That's Imogen Royce. Because reasons. But that shouldn't, she calmed down soon enough. It shouldn't pose any problem for Yannini here. But yeah, that is the first target isolated, however. Decides not to grab the researcher outfit, however. Just wanna go make his way straight down. Which is interesting, because that's even more back and forth now. He needs to go down, get facility guard. Go back up, kill Hush, then go back down again, kill Imogen here as researcher. Yeah, Yannini is shooting open the doors here with his SMG.
There's no way you're getting through that.
And he is replanning.
It only opens for people with an authentic security clearance. The signal is encrypted without a dongle.
Brother Calmer is deciding to change it up to
You can hack that panel with your camera 47.
to a seeker instead. But yeah, a few changes already early on for Yannini, just like we saw in Santa Fortuna. It's also be slightly the nerves here. Yeah, it's cool to see different approaches here though. And we do see Cabben here, taking the facility guard disguise, about 1 minute and 10 seconds in. Just wants to shoot the evidence. Does so a second try. That's a nice angle actually. I haven't seen that one. That's cool. He is gonna have to rush if he wants to make hush though. Of course there are some options to still getting him after having missed that. And we do see another restart from Yannini. A little bit on the struggle bus here, the German. Of course, Yannini together with Vanium are the two favorites of the groups, and they both really want to become first in the group, so every point counts. Must be some extra pressure here for Yannini, of course, but Cabben playing really well so far, despite being behind 3-1. Really cool to see. And Yannini goes red again while trying to isolate Mogwai and Hush here. It's not going his way at the moment. He is hitting a roadblock. Still has time to overcome it, however. And Cabben is like a vulture approaching his prey, is climbing towards Hush. He did manage to Amalgam, is in the right disguise. Did not check if he has the right the hobby knife on him already. He does have the hobby knife. Will KO perfect test subject, and this is very well done here. That's cool, and that's Hush down for Cabben. Of course, now needs to grab the researcher. He should be close by. Can of course quickly change in the perfect test subject outfit to not be trespassing here. To ensure some easy access. Now I do need to be careful because Mogwai will be going in there after a little while. He is just boxing him up though. He doesn't even bother with knocking out the other block guard. So that's very nice. Is in the researcher disguise and can make his way towards Imogen here. And that's a solid lead at this point for Cabben. So there's potential for, I believe, feel free to correct me chat, but say Cabben wins this. Is this the first 3-3 of the group stages? And we see another rip from Yannini. Yeah, it's really just not his map at the moment. Really fighting the game and trying to just push through. But the game is not budging, unfortunately, or at least not yet. But yeah, this is very nice progress here from Cabben, completely in his hands now. Does need to be careful here, however. Throws a distraction, but one of the street guards did hear that too and will turn around. Of course, the facility guard of Imogen will go for that distraction, but this is scary stuff. This is actually scary stuff. I'd rather see Cap at this point just like going the long way around, really getting behind him. Does get a KO. Of course, he didn't crowbar the door open, so Imogen doesn't see. Luckily for her, he's still good. Needs to Needs to be so careful though. Opens the door. He's gonna do his shoulder lean even.
Good.
Gets the kill. That's awesome.
I just need to override.
Was a bit scared there of
You can get out now and I can take
the street guards there. Of course, he's trespassing there, but as soon as he passes them, he's in the clear, and that's very impressive from Cabben. Managing to tie Yannini in this very opening match of the group stages. That's a big GG, man. That's awesome. That's big props to Cabben here. I will pay out the predictions. And yeah, that will be a 3-3 here, guys. That's quite an upset here. Great result from Cabben there. Yannini was having a really bad time in Santa Fortuna, and Chongqing was fighting the maps, fighting the game. Wasn't really going his way. Played amazing on Having Island, however. But yeah, that was a great game, guys, from both opponents. Is the other match 7? Was that one already over?